Good afternoon, Year 4, and welcome to PSHE. I'll be teaching you PSHE this afternoon, but normally Miss Skembry will be teaching your PSHE lessons. I thought it would be nice today. It's a new year, it's a fresh start. It would be great to create our very own New Year's resolutions. I'm sure you've heard of these before, and I'm sure some people may have already broken some of their resolutions, but I think everyone's got a little bit of an excuse, and it's time now, start of our first full week, to become focused on our New Year's resolutions. I'm sure a lot of the adults that may be watching this video might have started with, I'm going to be eating really healthily in the new year, and then it got to the 1st of January, and then they said, maybe we'll have the weekend and we'll start on Monday. I know that's exactly what I did. So hopefully, let's hit the ground running now, all of us. So it is tradition at the start of each year to make New Year's resolutions. But what is a resolution? We've heard of that word before, and we've heard of that word in our English when we get to our fourth stage of our stories, our resolution, what happens after our problem. But resolution in this context is a firm decision to do or not to do something in particular. And it's that decision that is based on something personal to you. Lots of people use the start of a new year as a chance to start new healthy habits or stop old unhealthy habits. Common resolutions are to do with being healthy, for example, the diet or exercise, hobbies or picking new hobbies. The pandemic has been an opportunity for lots of people to learn new skills and develop new interests and hobbies. Hopefully you've created a few of your own too. And anything in general to do with your interests or broadening your interests. Here are some top tips for resolutions. Make them something that you can control. Don't make it dependent on something else or someone else. Ease yourself into them. So don't go all out straight away, because quite often that makes you resent it and then you go back to old habits. Make them something that you enjoy and that you want to continue to improve on, and tell people about them, because it actually makes you a little bit more accountable. And if you've got good friends who are supporting and compassionate, they will encourage you to continue to work towards them. Some of these resolutions will have minor difficulties and blips. Just because you've created a resolution, it doesn't mean you have to be perfect 100% of the time. It just means that's a goal that you're working towards. There's going to be many obstacles and many barriers, okay? So can you come up with at least 3 resolutions for the year 2021? Choose one resolution to do with your health, either physical or mental. I've got a daily resolution that's a minimum physical workout that I have to do, because for me, exercising makes me feel a lot better mentally. And if I can do that outside, that fresh air helps me too. So I've got to do 100 push-ups and 100 burpees and 100 sit-ups every day as an absolute minimum. Okay, that's my daily one. Choose one resolution to do with school. So this could be something to do with your maths or your reading or your writing. It might be you have to go on TT Rockstars every evening for at least 5 studio games. It might be that you have to do one read theory every single day. You practice your handwriting for at least 10 minutes every day. It's your personal target, your resolution. What is it you really want to improve this year to do with school? Again, I've got a monthly target as a resolution for me, and that is to read at least one book. And that may not seem a lot, but the books, obviously, that I read are a little bit lengthier than the ones that you're currently reading, sort of 400, 500, 600 pages. So every night before bed, instead of going on my phone or watching TV, my last half an hour is reading a book, and I'm loving that at the moment. So it's a great start to that monthly resolution for me. And then one resolution to do with your home, and make of that whatever you so desire. That might be helping mum or dad or auntie or nan or granddad out with some of the chores. Yeah. Ask your grown-ups what their resolutions are. I'm sure a lot of them will be the ones that we mentioned earlier. It might be something to do with exercise or diet. They're quite common ones. It might be to learn how to do a particular stitch and focus on knitting. It might be focused on a particular sporting ability, or to learn an instrument, or to take an online course. There's lots of different resolutions, and no resolution is wrong or right. It's based on you and what you want to improve on. And I can't wait to hear what some of these are. Okay, so you can either write them in short sentences, or you can maybe create into a bit of a poster, and you can do some drawings to match them to make it a little bit more creative and imaginative. I look forward to seeing them and hearing them, and I can't wait to watch you progress through your desire and your resilience to meet these goals and these resolutions.